So this first machine that we talked about is a minor modification of a military design. And we talked about the fact that it was military. So it's two packages, it's heavier. This is over here, this is a smaller machine. Okay. I mean, it's half the size and half the weight, but a more compact and lightweight design. It is even a more abbreviated playback in that, yeah, it's not going to be great. It's just going to show you, yes, we have something. And we will start her up. The head is coming up to speed, and the video quality isn't quite as good as what we had over here, but it's the same thing. We have a supply reel, a tension monitoring system to control the supply reel. Oh. We go this way through the rotating head, which is here, same thing, rotating at the same speed. These machines produce compatible recordings. After we leave the video head, we come up here to a roller. We have audio heads up here. Cap stand controlling the motion of the tape. Again, a rubber roller. Tension control. Roller. And onto the take-up reel. Okay. There is, buried over here, an erase head that's not all that obvious. So there are covers on these that make them a little less obvious than the parts of the other machine. One of the things we can demonstrate, that's something we talked about before, was that when you play back, the motion of the tape has to be precisely controlled so that the head scans directly on top of the track. But in this machine, since that might not be so tightly controlled, we have an adjustment. And we can see what happens if we're not.
Tracking control.
So we can go through it and come back.
I'm going to do a close-up of you turning the knob. Because that's an
Close-up of me turning the knob. Oh, boy. All right, so we're going to turn the knob, and we're going to watch what happens. Come on, we're between scenes here. If we get halfway between and we're playing two tracks at the same time, and it looks pretty ugly. Well, if we get the tracking control exactly wrong, we're trying to play two tracks at the same time, which of course is very confusing to the electronics. It's very confusing to the TV set too, the monitor trying to figure out what to do about all of that. This one's doing about as well as it can because it's a semi-recognizable picture, but it's much better if we're on track. And in this machine, if we look closely, we can probably see that the individual heads aren't producing exactly the same amount and exactly the same colors. They're not as well matched to this recording as the other machine.
So look, you have noise.
Yeah.
And as you do it, slowly you get thin. And so here we're seeing the individual heads.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you can see the individual heads better on this machine because the playback processing is poor and the recording wasn't made on this machine.
And then when it gets to be too much, you're much better at turning them out than I am.
No.